Ready to go now. Stepping in the long ball threat, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
And that's in for a strike. And the home opener is underway.
Oh. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty.
Ball two.
That misses. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Buxton. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at Target Field, getting the nod on the mound, Bowden Francis.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Handles, throws to first,
Batting
and
second,
Bader is set down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Late swing fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Headed towards the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Royce Lewis. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Late swing. Fouled off. and he can't come up with it. Here comes Buxton flying around third. There's one. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. On the board first, it's 1-0. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Inside, just missed.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Heineman collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Gimenez. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throws across the diamond, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Addison Barger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Correa makes the grab for the second out. And now for the Jays, Taylor Ward. That one drifts inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom of the second at the plate. Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes not just on offense but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Jonah Bride in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now it's even up. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just missed. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is downstairs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1-0.
Line to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's
Harrison.
Bader now. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That just misses. 3-2 now. Base hit, 1 run in already. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a
makes the catch. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. Ober back to work. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Late swing, foul to the left. Correa makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. 1 down. So up next, Will Wagner.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. Correa on the move. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. And 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Buxton pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. 1 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Contreras.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's the ball.
Just missed. And that's a little bit high. And now 3-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field, raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Onto the fourth, and the batter now, Dalton Varsho. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Varsho, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Buxton moves under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Ruiz makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouled off left side. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Minnesota, leading off Jonah Bride.
The second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Brings it in. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Harrison Bader, the next Twin up to hit. That's inside. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Jeffers off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one inside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Payoff pitch. Base knock center field. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's in there, and a count 2-1. That's inside. 2 on, 2 outs. The other way, and foul ball. In the air, foul off first. And that is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He was late there, strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Puts it away for the out. And the batter now, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Barger.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. One down. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Runner on the go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down to third baseman, Will Wagner. Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Young.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Burr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. And that one clips the corner. Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
First baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one popped up right side. Guerrero in position. and that's the inning. Back at Target Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is out of play. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now the number 2 hitter, Dalton Varsho. Both 2 in this one.
Varsho.
Buxton sprinting after it. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. That one missing inside. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Now pitching for
so it's all tied up thanks to the home run.
Number
Digging
55.
in, Andres Jimenez.
Cody Thunderbird.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next
Strike.
offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count's even at 2. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Varsho hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Now
1
batting,
for 2.
the second baseman, Jonah.
First pitch misses. That one fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That
Now
K is his
batting,
3rd of the game.
Ryan Shepherd.
And first offering is fouled off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Center field. Varsho settles under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Bo Bichette. In there at the knees. Thunderbird measures 6 feet 4 inches. He throws a cutter, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, Good, quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that
Pinch hitting
knock.
for the Blue
Now a
Jays.
move being made
Number
for a
4,
pinch hitter.
George.
George Springer.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Number 48.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Go Paul.
Bunts it in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. Taylor Ward digs in now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here.
No
Look
ball.
for
One
anything
strike.
in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Now
Ball,
one miss.
inside.
There goes the runner. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. This to third. Lewis slings to second, and that's 2. Back in Minnesota.
Leading off
Now it's
for
the
the
right
Twins,
fielder,
The right
Esteury
fielder,
Ruiz.
Esteury.
That one's in there.
Ruiz.
Strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside. Swings through that one for strike
1
2.
ball. 2 strikes.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Next one in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. And now
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Nick Sandlin.
Number 52.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Nick
Runner on the go.
Sandlin.
Fouled off down the right side. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ouch, that one drilled him. In there safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball. 1 strike.
To first, maybe a 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Back to first, not in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an
Now
infielder,
batting, the
wow,
designated
really
hitter,
impressive.
Josh
Young in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. Royce Lewis
Now batting,
getting ready
third
to hit.
baseman,
Outfield
Royce.
deep here, trying to prevent anything
Lewis.
over their heads. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Varsho makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. Topa back to work. Contreras. The tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one drifts inside. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Anthony Santander.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Next one is off the play, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Oh, great stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And that misses. Ball 1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a...
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Right. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down. And now here is Esteury Ruiz. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center. Fielder Dalton Varsho.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 66, Jorge Alcala.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Makes the grab, 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Vladdy in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Here's Andres Gimenez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And that's in the dirt. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB.